So we're running down the wire for the films that I saw for this year's Metro Manila Film Fest 2023. And I actually saw 7 out of 10, which is actually a pretty good number. And for this review, we're going to be talking about When I Met You in Tokyo. This film stars Vilma Santos together with Christopher De Leon. So the casting here is actually a bit more mature, a bit more older, seasoned veterans, and it shows. There's Cruz, his wife is also here. So kita mo yung ability nila to actually act. Si Christopher De Leon and si Vilma Santos, they've been a well-known love team. And this is like the reunion film. Parang ganun daw. Well, according to my wife, you know, it actually shows. It actually shows the chemistry. It actually shows that they've been working together. But more than that, it shows that they have experience. They have that seasoned level, and Vilma Santos winning Best Actress for this film actually shows. I think this is actually one of the best performances that I've seen. Also, Christopher De Leon, I feel like he could have won Best Actor as well. Like yung batuhan nila, it was actually very, you know, like sincere. It felt very realistic. It didn't feel like it was OA.
Ikaw ang bonsai tree ko.
It felt like it was just them, very subtle, which I really love out of acting performances where you feel like it's just normal, it's just, parang hindi pa sila nag-acting. There were moments that Christopher De Leon actually delivered and actually really stepped out of his comfort zone as well, which I really liked. Vilma Santos did that as well, na talagang kita mo yung drama, kita mo yung sincerity in what they were doing, in what they were saying. What we got from DongYan, I felt it here as well. Kitang-kita mo kung bakit talagang Christopher De Leon is still Christopher De Leon. How Vilma Santos is still Vilma Santos. There's no stopping them. It shows that experience is still something different when it comes to acting.
Ilang beses ko ba sinabi sa'yong kaya ko?
And it's like riding a bike. They just go in and they just nail it. And then when it comes to the story, this feels like a very familiar OFW tale. But I love that it also mixes in like seniority. Like seniors and second chance, love again, having that parang true love, the one, kumbaga, and still seeing that in their age. And that's a good tale. I think this is something, to be honest, first and foremost in chemistry, was something along the lines of Rewind, which I liked. And in terms of the delivery of the story, it felt a bit more like A Family of Two, but better. It felt like what you wanted that film to be, it was here. Kasi hindi ko in-expect na ganun kaganda siya, and it just kept on delivering. The story had no boring bone. I love the chosen set pieces. I loved how that complemented the story. I loved how the visuals complemented the story. I loved how the acting complemented every single thing about this film. There were some things that I felt they could have, you know, taken out. They could have edited out. I mean, parang I think pamangkin ni Vilma at saka yung po ni Christopher De Leon. Parang puppy love situation going on there, and it didn't make sense. It didn't even have a resolution or didn't even follow through with that. So I felt like there were moments na pwede nilang tanggalin. Yes, medyo predictable siya, but there was also this means or ability for the film to get you out of your comfort zone or get you out of your what you speculate it would be. Yes, it will kind of be that. It's predictable, like I said. It will kind of still lean into what you feel it will happen, but they kind of distract you. They kind of, you know, try to confuse you along the way. And in a way that kept the film exciting enough for you to want to finish it. It's a very emotional movie, like I said, and I think this is the second film out of this year that actually teared up. First being Rewind and this being another. There's actually a lot of moments here that, you know, really captivated me as an audience, as a viewer. It is familiar territory. OFW, Hello, Love, Goodbye is a good example of that. Even si Agamulak, I know he had a OFW kind of story. Even si Coco Martin recently from last year also had one with, I think, Jody Santa Maria. This time around, I feel like because it added different themes and different age group, if you will, and it's a different treatment, combining different things, combining different story elements and different storylines, mas naging interesting siya. So yeah, I give this film actually a score of 8 out of 10. This is actually a very solid film. Again, there's some things lang along the way that I felt could have been taken out to really focus in on the heart and message and soul of this film. But nonetheless, it's still an exciting ride. It's one that I really love to watch from start to finish. And it's a movie that is really rooted in a lot of Filipino values and themes, which again is something that the MMFFs is all about. And yeah, I loved every single thing about this. Again, the actors were just phenomenal. So yeah, that's basically my review of When I Met You in Tokyo. Ano yung thoughts nyo about this film? Have you seen it? Leave a comment down below. As always, don't forget to make every day into an adventure. God bless, guys. Peace, and catch me on the next one.